YouTube. What's up, boys? How you guys doing, man? You guys doing good? I hope so, bro. Got my little coffee here, bro. Hope you guys had a good day, man. You know, I'm just chilling at home. I had the day off of work today, so as you can see, I made a couple videos and shit. You know, just trying to pump out this content for you guys, bro. Trying my best to be, you know, somebody who can, you know, try to show people that this is the way. Try to show other dudes that semen retention is the way to evolve and to really, you know, come into your own, you know, as a man. You know, I feel like this path is really, you know, it's that warrior path. You know, it's for the strong. You know, this isn't for everybody. I've had a lot of friends that have tried to go on retention and they end up, you know, not being able to do it. You know, they have a hard time. I've had friends go 3 days, 7 days, 2 weeks, you know, and then they always end up giving up. And then they're just like, oh, yeah, I didn't really see the benefits, or, you know, I didn't, some bullshit, you know. You have to be committed. You know, I really like to tell people, you know, at least go a couple weeks. That's just the beginning of it. You have to be committed. And then, you know, once you go over a month, 2 months, 3 months, you really start to see, you know, yourself changing in all areas. And, you know, I talk about it in all the videos I make, but I mean, the benefits are seriously endless. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I think the most important thing is it gives you a spiritual connection, you know, to where you can tap in with God and that divine power source, you know, whatever you call it. You know, semen retention is going to get you into a place where you're tapping in with that. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys, before I start going on a rant here, I had a little I had a video lined up for you guys, bro. This is this video is going to be about females and my top three tips for interacting with females. You know, if you want to interact with them in a positive way on semen retention. You know, the reason I wanted to make this, you guys, is because this side of the journey has kind of been hitting for me on a different level, you know, as of recently. I've had a lot of girls hitting me up, and just like females basically hitting me up out of the blue. And yeah, bro, I've mentioned it in a couple other videos that I had, but I've had 2 different girls ask me out in the last month. I've had a couple different girls at my work tell me they thought I was cute. A couple different girls, just girls complimenting me left and right, and that's not regular for me. I mean, it's been part of my life, you know. Throughout my life, I've had this happen, but like, you know, the version of myself before I went on retention, you know, when I was like fapping all the time, and when I was doing drinking a lot and smoking weed, fapping a lot, you know, I think that's the worst part. You know, when you guys are watching videos, it turns you into a weirdo around women, bro. And, you know, I was definitely someone who was experiencing that. You know, it gives you creepy energy, creepy vibes, to where, you know, you have a hard time interacting with them and just being a regular human being. You know, it turns you into somebody who's always thinking about, you know, sexual things. And, you know, women pick up on that. So you're going to have a hard time interacting with females when you're doing that, you know, because it turns you into a weirdo. So, all right, guys, I got 3 of my tips for interacting with females, and as soon as you go on semen retention. All right, these are just my, you know, there is more than 3, but these are just my top 3. All right, I came up with this, you know, just a few minutes ago. So, number 1, you guys, when you're going around females, you have to treat them like regular human beings. All right, I know this might sound crazy, or somebody, or to any of the girls that might see this, you know, I just got to say it like this because there are a lot of men that will objectify women, you know, and I did it too in the past, but there's tons of men out in the world that do this, you know. And when you watch those videos, you guys, that this is what happens. You know, you watch the videos, and basically you see women doing these things on the videos, and you think that this is just regular life, that girls behave like this, and maybe you're going to be able to get the girls to, whatever you see in the videos, maybe you're going to be able to get them to do that with you in person, or you think that that's what they want to do, when in reality, most females aren't raunchy and nasty like that in those videos, you guys. I mean, some of them are, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the stuff that we watch on those videos is just ridiculous. So it's like, we're going around thinking that these women are going to be like those type of women, or we're going around thinking that's like the first thing that we think about when we're interacting with them. Maybe you're going to get caught looking at their titties or their ass. That's happened to me before. Girls catch you. You're just looking down when they're trying to talk to you and shit. They catch you doing that, bro. Whether they say it verbally or not, they see you doing that, bro. It's like, you can tell the difference between eye contact or this. It's this or this. They're going to catch you doing that, and that's weird. Or they'll catch you staring at their ass. That's weird, bro. That makes them know that you're like a pervert, low key. I mean, all you think about is sex. So you got to get back into that place where you're treating them like a regular person. So my favorite thing to kind of think about, it might sound weird, but I like to treat every girl like they're my sister or something. Like they're my sister or my cousin. You want to approach them as if they're just a friend. That's what I've gotten the best results with, is basically going around and talking to girls like they are basically like your friend, like your homie. You can literally call them the same types of phrases that you call your homies. I wouldn't say call them bro all the time or bro or whatever, but because that's usually what I call my homies, bro. But you could say different things. Like, you could even say dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, girls appreciate that because it makes them feel like, they're actually just one of the homies. They're not just like someone that you're looking to have sex with, because that's literally how most guys are behaving these days. They're trying to do something to impress them to get in their pants. So if you're going around and you aren't acting like that, that shows, that puts you in a different class. You know what I'm saying? You actually have respect for this woman. All right, so treat them like a friend or a sister off the rip, and wait for them to give you the signs. Don't be trying to do all this crazy shit, and I know you know what I'm saying. Don't be looking around at their titties and their ass all the time. Just treat them like a regular human being. All right, that's the first step. All right. Second step, learn how to detach from the results. So whenever you are going around interacting with these women, get into a place where, mentally, you don't care about the results. Get your life, build your life in some form of fashion to where you're already good without having these females. Learn to love yourself so much to where you don't need any type of female validation. All right, and that's going to get you. Obviously, you're going to have to tap in with God for that one. You're going to have to get your strength, from a spiritual solution. That's where I've gotten it from. Is from my connection with God, and through Jesus Christ, that is my strength. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be praying to God every day, reading my Bible, and, finding strength outside of female validation. All right, so you got to get yourself into that place, bro, and that takes work. Got to detach from the results. So essentially, you're going around and you're interacting with females and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, you're interacting with them, and maybe one's showing you choosing signs or signals or whatever. You guys are becoming friends. It's like you're in a place where you could take it or leave it, and they can feel that from you. So it's like, you don't make yourself look like you're desperate or you need them in their life. That's an attractive quality. You know what I'm saying? That you got your own stuff going on. It's like, you know what, I like what you're doing over there, but I'm good already. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need them in your life. All right, that's a very attractive quality. Detach from the results. That's also going to set you apart from all the other guys, because all the other guys they're expecting results, and then when a girl shuts them down or rejects them, it shatters their whole world. Most guys operate like that. So you got to get into a place to where, we're putting other things above, that validation from the opposite sex. So get into, your own life, bro. Get your goals going, fitness routine, get your discipline up. You know, work on your life, work on, you know, figure out what you want to do with your life, focus on yourself, and have that be the number one priority, you know, and your connection with God, obviously. But you know, just detach from the results, bro. You know, detach from the results, and the women are going to be able to pick up on that. They're going to be like, wow, he doesn't really care about me or whether I like him or not, you know, and that's going to make them want to investigate you. They're going to make them want to see what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? So, and the third one, you guys, and final one, is do not try to impress her. All right? Don't try to impress. Don't try to be doing all this crazy stuff. Just act normal. Act like yourself. Just be yourself. Be authentic. Be yourself. If you yourself is somebody who likes to crack jokes and be funny, go ahead. But you know the difference between when you're acting, you know, authentic and like yourself versus acting crazy and trying to do all, you know, do the most. Try to impress that female. You know what I'm saying? They're also going to know that. You know, they're going to be able to detect that because most guys like to do that. You ever notice a guy that acts different? Maybe you see it yourself too, but you know, if girls come around or something, or someone comes around, and you know, all of a sudden, whoever it is, they start acting different. They start acting crazy and doing all this crazy shit. Maybe they start dancing, cracking jokes. You know, they're just trying to impress that person. You know, so don't be getting too much into that stuff, bro, because that also screams that you need her validation and you need, you know, whatever, attention from her, you know. And that, what does that mean? If you need attention, that means that you lack something yourself, so that makes you look weak. All right, if you're doing all that. So that's a huge one, you guys. You know, girls are able to pick up on this because every other guy, you know, that really needs this female, and you know, they're going around trying to get girls, and that's their life mission, is to hang out with girls and shit. You know, they're definitely trying to impress them. You know, and you can tell which guys do this. You know, so those are my 3 tips, you guys. Hopefully that helped you guys. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. But you know, number 1, treat them like a regular human being. That's your first step. Treat them like a sister or a friend, you know, off the rip, and be very friendly. You know, the friend zone is not a bad thing. Society likes to tell us that the friend zone is a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. Most healthy females, they want to be your friend first. I've you know, heard it from countless of my female friends. You know, be friends first. Form the friendship first. Wait for the signs from her. All right. Second thing is detach from the results. You know, get to a place where you don't need female validation. You know, you're okay by yourself. You're okay with your own life, right? Third thing is don't try to impress them. Stay in your frame. Be authentic. Just be yourself. You know, the right woman is going to come into your life if you be yourself. You know, because they're going to be attracted to you naturally. You don't have to be doing all this crazy stuff. You know, it makes you look like a fool. It makes you look weak. You know, if you're acting all crazy. There's a time and a place to, you know, be funny, you know, and do certain things, be like that. But like I said before, you know the difference between when you're being authentic and when you're being extra, you know, when you're trying to, you know, do the most. And so just stay in your frame. Don't be doing all that stuff. Be yourself. Be respectful. You know, make eye contact. Just, you know, stay in your masculine frame. You feel me? Retention is going to get us to this place where we can do all this stuff, bro. So those are my 3 tips for attracting females on semen retention. Although I know that's not our goal, that it's really not our goal. We shouldn't be focused on that, but these are my 3 tips to, you know, how to interact with females and shit, you know. So take it how you will. You know, as always, be careful. Have your discernment up. Energy scanning. You already know what time it is, guys. So, all right, guys. Hope you got something out of this, and much love. I'll catch you guys next time. God bless.